What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody having a good day. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Guess what? Tomorrow's Monday and back to work we go. But you already know what it is. Welcome to let's say the Pico Show. Okay. Welcome to One-on-One Talk with your boy Pico, the City Brown. That's me. I want to, like I always do, thank you guys for listening to my podcast. Thank you guys for participating with the podcast. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. And before I start my show, please feel free to hit the like button. I need the likes to go up. I need to get the shares. I need the shares to get out more. So hit that like button. Hit that share. It's fine with me. But before we start, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you haven't already done it, feel free to go over to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. That's Pico the City Brown, One-on-One Talk, PTSD. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, the notification button. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram, that's simple, Pico38. Hit the follow button on Instagram. You can also follow me on TikTok. That's Pico City. Hit the follow button on TikTok as well. Hey, Angelica, how you doing? Good. It's good. Always good to see you up here. Always. Appreciate you. Thank you for continue to watch my show. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. And it's say I got two people up here. So the other person, I don't know who you are, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And today is kind of actually today's a great topic. I label this topic today lack of respect because in a relationship. I'm sorry, lack of respect in a relationship. Can you hear me good, Angelica? Yeah, I called you Angelica today, not Angela. See, getting better at this. But the lack of respect in the relationships, man. Okay, thank you. I call it this because we as black people, we really much don't know how to respect each other, especially when it comes to boyfriend, girlfriend, or this time I'm going to leave husband and wife out. I'm just going to leave them out. I'm just going to deal with boyfriend and girlfriend. How about that? Nope, I'm bringing husband and wife in too. So, the lack of respect that goes on in the black community is ridiculous, man. It is so ridiculous. We can't have a decent conversation with each other. We can't agree to disagree with each other without trying to disrespect each other. You know, it's running rabbit, man. We see it everywhere we go. We sit out in the streets. We see it everywhere. So, with that being said, well, what is disrespect? Disrespect is a simple fact that if you don't respect somebody that earns respect, even if they don't earn respect, you still respect somebody. I'm not saying somebody come and slap the crap out of you or whatever like that. That's not disrespect. Well, it depends on what they're slapping for you. Well, what they're slapping you for. But look how the brothers talk to the sisters. Look how the sisters talking to the brothers. Look how the daughters talking to the mothers and the fathers and the sons talking to the mothers and fathers. It's just disrespect now. And people get praised for that. But now they don't call it disrespect. They call it you're speaking your mind. So yeah, speak your mind. Tell them how you feel. No, there's a such thing of speaking your mind, and you can do it in a respectful way. But yet you see people cuss each other out every day, all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It don't matter. And let's just take a dive at relationships for a second. Oh, AJ, what's good, man? You already hear what's playing, bro. You already hear what's playing, man. One of my favorites. But the guy that's on here now, people, that's AJ. He the one made this track. So you check him out. Download his track off of I think it's everywhere. I think it's on Spotify. I know it's on Amazon. I think it's called AJ Skyrocket. The man got the brother got skills. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be up here trying to lie because I'm not good at lying when it comes to this, but the brother got skills, man. So AJ, I appreciate you for watching, man, and thanks for the permission for the track, man. It means a lot. But as I was saying, it's a lack of disrespect. And one more thing. me and AJ, we used to work together, and the brother got some knowledge out this world. I mean, I'm not just, you know what, even if he didn't, if he wasn't a rapper or he didn't make music, I would still respect him because the brother, man, me and him sat down a lot and we had some pretty good conversations at our workplace. So AJ, shouts out to you, man. I love you, and thank you for watching the show, man. I appreciate it, and thanks for the support with the track. And as I was saying, the disrespect we have for each other, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife disrespecting the husband disrespecting the wife, girlfriends disrespecting the boyfriends disrespecting the girlfriends. It's just crazy, man. You can have a decent conversation without getting mad. Can you get mad within a conversation? Sure you can. That's not the problem. The problem is how you go about correcting that. I mean, keeping that anger at a minimum instead of a maximum. And these days, you can't even have a argument or words with somebody in a peaceful way. And I know sometimes when you have words with people, you elevate, but we got to cuss people out, call women all type of bees and whores, and why? And the women call the guys, you no good, and N-word, and you this, to that, you broke. Dude, it's all about how you treat people. Disrespect can go all different types of ways. Women, you have to respect your guys. You got to be careful what you're posting on these social media platforms. I say this about the women because you don't see many men posting half-naked shots on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. If your guy don't want you to do it, your husband don't want you to do it, don't come to him talking crazy. Don't do it. Do not do it. Please don't do it. Don't come to him talking crazy like that. But I have to go to the door. You guys do not go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm going to have to put this on mute, but I'll be right back.
Truth is gonna always cut. To the show, the Pico show, with my man Tony. Something that hence the term I could do bad all by myself. You don't need no influence. Because if you genuinely want to do it and that's where your heart lies, you're going to do it anyway. So if you got
okay, I'm back.
in your heart, something that you
Well, them stairs, man. Sensitive.
Nobody's going to make you do that because it's not in your
And
heart.
people are not in control of their feelings. Well, you're right about that. But like I was saying, you have to be careful how you go about doing things because you can easily disrespect somebody. Calling somebody out their name, that's disrespect whether we like it or not. Oh, what I was saying, yeah. You have to be careful to the sisters out there and this isn't a pick at the sisters because you know how y'all can get sometimes. If you can't go around posting half-naked pictures of yourself if you're in a relationship, especially if you're married. I mean, I know that guy don't belong to you when you're just dating, but he belongs to you when you're dating, so you have to respect him. If he say, hey, yeah, I don't, this stuff is making me uncomfortable, you can't say, well, this is what I was before you met me. That it don't work. That's disrespect that's disrespect to him and disrespect to the relationship you guys are trying to build. Because let's just say, for instance, if he's looking on Instagram or whatever, and he's liking pictures that with a woman that's got a bikini on, that's disrespect to you. But it's got to be the same way if you're putting pictures up and other guys are hitting the like button over your body. It's disrespect to him. So I hear a lot of women say, well, it's not disrespect because it's different. No, it's not. There's no difference. There's no difference. Disrespect is disrespect. There's no such thing as big disrespect. There's no such thing as small disrespect. Sorry, because it's all disrespect. We got to learn how to we have to learn how to talk to each other. We have to learn how to use a steady tongue, a smooth tongue, a mellow tongue when it comes to discussing things. It's okay to raise your voice. Nobody's perfect, but when you raising your voice for a purpose, you're not even saying anything. You just want to be heard. You want to be seen. And you calling people out their names. You calling women all these things, but that's your girlfriend. So that reflects back on you what you call her. You know, we cuss them out all day long. But guess what? You sleeping with that woman. You had a baby with this woman. There's nothing wrong with respecting a woman. It never was, and I don't think it ever will be. And even so, if she's disrespectful to you, or even so, if you're disrespectful to her, don't let nobody take you about your square. Never let nobody take you about your circle. Because once you let people take you about your circle, they'll use it against you. They'll take you for granted. Then they know what you're about. Toxic, man, we talked about toxicity. All of that is in one big pot, because if you're toxic, you're going to disrespect somebody. That's what a punching coming in. That's what an unaliving coming in. And so we have to watch what we say and do when it comes to your significant other or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever, stuff like that, because let's be honest, words do hurt sometimes. And yet again, in the black community, that's all I see is us pretty much disrespecting each other. He snap off on you, so your instinct kicks in and say, hey, I can't go out like that kind of woman. Now I got to snap off on him. Or in reverse, she snap off on you, and then us as being guys, we should be able to calm that situation down before it escalate out of hand, but we get right along with it. But if you are being, guess what? Nothing good's come out of that. Then you're going to say something you're going to regret. Somebody might end up getting hurt. Somebody might pull a gun out, and we all know how that story goes. So it's not hard. It's really not hard. I mean, you don't have to get along with everybody like that, but we have to respect each other. That's me. I'm sorry. I had sneezed. I tried to hold it in, but yeah, this even goes with the guys and the ladies and the gentlemen that have babies with each other. You have to respect that woman. That's your mother. That's the mother of your child. You have to respect her. Because you have to. Why? Because you have a child, and you want your child to be you want your child to see you in the best light he or she can possibly see you in. You know what? My dad is a no good, crazy man. My mom was a psychopath woman, but when they together, I don't even live with my dad, or I don't even live with my mom, but when they get together, it's a peaceful thing. And whether we like it or not, you can be a single mother, a single father, or a two-parent household, It doesn't matter when it comes to kids, because all the kids want to do is see their parents coexist with each other. To the guys, you don't have to be there and to live with her. Something could have went wrong. Y'all could have went y'all separate ways. You got a whole new boyfriend. She got she got a whole new boyfriend. I don't know what's wrong with me today. You got a whole new girlfriend. But it's all about respect. And if you dealing with somebody that wants to take you out your circle and be like, well, that's your baby mama, I'm number one now. That's fine. You want to be, of course you're number one. You're my girlfriend or my wife or whatever. But when it comes to my children and her, it's not a problem to look out for that woman sometimes. It's not. I mean, if you go about it doing it right, you can't become like, well, you know what? Here goes some money for his tuition. You gonna let me hit that? No, that's your son. Same thing with the women. That's your father. I mean, same thing with the daughters. That's your father. So where does it all come from? The streets. The lack of discipline some of us as parents raised our children to be. Like I said before, you have some men that tell their kids, you ain't gotta to tell their sons, you ain't gotta respect no woman, man. A woman ain't nothing. True, in your eyes they're not, but there's a bigger world out there. And you have women that raise their daughters to say, you know what, you ain't gotta respect no man. Just because your stuff didn't work, mama, that don't mean I can't get a guy that's gonna respect me for me. Simple. But we carry on this traditional curse. If mama didn't get it right, baby mama didn't get it right, so what makes you think you gonna get it right? Men ain't worth a damn. All men are dogs. No, they're actually, all men are not dogs. I gotta sneeze again. Woo. Woo. I don't know what happened. What's going on? But no, all men aren't dogs, just like all women aren't whores. You're not. You have good, decent men. You have good, decent women. Are the pickings slim? You betcha. They are. They're real slim. But you just gotta put your best foot forward. If you want a decent man, or brothers, if you want a decent woman, you gotta look in decent areas, and you have to be decent yourself. You can't go to clubs and stuff and looking for a woman that's gonna treat you. I mean, I'm not gonna say treat you right. That you're looking for a woman to be what you want her to be. No, that's club life material. Ladies, you can't go out there and want a decent man and you getting the Pookie and Ray Ray that on the corner all day selling weed and shooting at people. That's just not how it works. But that I always say, women like bad boys. Men like how can I say this without disrespecting them? Men like the lower level women, put it that way. But we all make mistakes. All of us do. And there's nothing wrong with that. There was never nothing wrong with that. But you learn from your mistakes. If you and your ex used to always fight, you go upside her head, bam, she turned right back around, flipping on you, go upside your head. Both of y'all calling cops, both of y'all getting locked up for domestics. When you get out of that relationship, you don't take that to the next relationship. You learn from your mistakes. Hey, I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to hurt her. I want to do this, I want to do that, but it don't work like that. That's the smart way to think about it. You have men that beat up you got men that beat up their kids' mothers while the child is still in the mother's womb. Where's the respect? Because we're men and we have to be macho and I finna show her who's boss around here. No, we already know they can't beat us. And when a real, actual, strength physical fight, we're gonna always win hands down. But that don't mean you gotta beat the crap out of her and your guys just sitting around watching. Or somebody wanna take a phone out and record it. Dude, that's what you call lack of respect for somebody. Because if you respect her, you would not want to hurt your kid in any type of way. You ain't even got to be a domestic. I've never seen my parents argue, but now parents argue in front of their kids and cuss each other out like sailors. And guess what? The kid's a tape recorder. The child is a tape recorder. They looking. And everything you and her do, it goes right into their brain. So guess what? When they get older, that's why a lot of these brothers don't know how to treat women. That's why a lot of these women don't know how to treat men because all they see in their life is what? Drama. That's all they see. So when they grow up, my daddy beat my mom up, but she still stayed. So guess what? I guess that's how you make her stay. Or my mama told me to use a guy for his money, get what you can get. And the daddy or her boyfriend stayed around for years. That must be the way to go. So that's how our children are being raised, off things they see, and we know we're wrong.
Something that you genuinely don't want to do.
Why it's like that? Hey, look, maybe y'all can tell me. But it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't, because it's the waste of my time, it's the waste of your time, and it's the waste of the county time. Because if you hit a woman, let's just be honest, and she called the police, you're going to jail. If she hit you, 9 times out of, well, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, but there's a big percentage that the guys might not even call the police. Because it disrespect. She already know if I hit him, he ain't gonna tell because he's gonna look like a punk now. So guess what he gotta do? Now he gotta beat the brakes off. And some women cause it on themselves. All you gotta do is this. Just sometimes be quiet. Listen to what he gotta say. Stop jumping down his back. Well, if you would have did this and did that, if you would have had a job like I told you, we would be doing this and doing that, but you broke. And there you go. Guess what? Now he's set off. Now she's set off. Sometimes quietness is the best way to go. You can be living with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. He or she come in the house. They already had a rough day. They don't want to come in the house and you making a day worse. Why here you again, the stupid. What happened this time? Or a guy don't want to always come in the house and his woman say, where you been? I know you're out there with them hoes. How you gonna disrespect that man like that? He's probably just coming over there to see you and make his day go better. But he comes through the door and you already got a pick and axe at the door waiting on him to come in. Or it's all the same. Disrespect, insecurity. It's all the same thing, just in different ways. Because once you start asking questions like that, and I'll prove it to you that it's all in the same way. Because once you start asking questions like that, and if he or she's not doing anything, they're going to have a rebuttal back. Then if he say, girl, you know what? What are you talking about? I was over my brother's house, whatever. No, you ain't. I drove over there. You didn't see my car? Maybe it was in the garage, or maybe it was in my car. No, you ain't. You lying. See, I knew this. You a no good nigga. You just like, look, now listen. You just like all the rest of the niggas. What you mean? I ain't nothing like them. Yes, you is. Man, I'm out of here. Then here come the argument. So now she just pissed you off. Now you got to say something to defend yourself. And then that's where the disrespect comes in there. You see how I done that? The same way. Instead of her saying, you know what, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. First of all, why are you driving past to see if my car is out there? Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. Same thing with the guys, same thing with the women. It's not just toxic women in the world. You got toxic brothers in the world too. Toxic in the black community goes together like a hand in the glove now. Because we thinking that's the best way to be in a relationship. If I ain't beating on her, or if I ain't coming over his house or calling his phone and blowing his phone up and accusing him of stuff, we don't love each other. What happened to the peace? What happened to the peace? Ain't nothing wrong with coming home to a peaceful house. She's on your side just like you're on her side. Like I said before, people gonna argue, people gonna have disagreements, but agree to disagree. Every argument and disagreement ain't got to turn into me calling you out your name and you calling me out my name. And then here come the police. We got a fight and the kids waking up crying and you still cussing her out, or the kids see you beating up your mama, or the mama see you pouring hot water on her on the kid's father. It never stops. It never stops. So somebody got to break this chain. I don't know who it's gonna be, but somebody got to break this board. It's just best to be quiet, and that's for men and women. And we know how men are. Women that date men know how men are. Men know how men are. It's not about always having the last word. You can be japping out, and she'll say something, and right there, she's right. But us, sometimes we gotta be men. But I don't sit. No, baby, you know what? You were right. I'm sorry you're right. Same thing with women. Take accountability for yourself. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. If you know you're wrong and you did something, he's confronting you on it, shut up and take it. Real easy. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you would want him to hear everything you have to say. Just be quiet and take it. Well, I wouldn't have did this if you wouldn't have did. No, dude, he didn't ask for all of that. This isn't interrogation. He's just asking you questions. So we have as a black community, we have to stop disrespecting each other. Don't let your friends disrespect the people you're with. I don't care if y'all been best friends for ever since kindergarten to college. You meet a guy, do not let your female friends disrespect your boyfriend. Fellas, the same thing. Don't let your dudes be calling your girlfriend out her name. Oh man, them bees. No, bro, guess what? Newsflash, this just in. That's my girlfriend, man. Don't disrespect my girlfriend. But we coexist with this stuff. Girl, yo, nigga, this, he, that, and he ain't nothing. Guess what, Lisa? He belongs to me. That's my guy. Either you gonna respect him or our friendship is done. It's real easy. Stop picking your friends over somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with, and that guy is trying his best to be with you and show you what you're worth. Stop doing that. Because when it all boils down, y'all get into an argument, guess what? Well, Lisa said this or Teresa said that, and you messed up on a good thing. Well, no, guess what? I have to see for myself. I can't go by what you say. I have to see for myself. You go home and talk to him, guess what? It's a whole different story. No, I did see her. Yes, I did go to the club. Well, who's that girl you was hugging on? What girl? She said you was hugging on the girl. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I went to the club with my boy. His girlfriend walked in. By us knowing each other, I embraced her with a hug. Anything can be avoided. And she like, oh, well, okay, well, but my friend, because your friend, I'm going to tell you something about women and their friends. They will sit in the background and wait for you to fall off, and then they'll take what you got. Same thing. And see, the thing about it is brothers do the same thing. So I can't just say women are this, women are that, because you got low life brothers that'll sit there and do the same thing. See, in the man's world, we call them haters. Nigga, bro, you a hater, man. I ain't even do none of that. But once you talking to somebody and they got a head full of anger, they'll believe anything. They'll believe anything. If that's the woman you choose to be with, if I gotta respect her, I'm not saying you gotta respect her, just respect her in my face. Simple. You got some guys, I've heard some guys talk negative to their own girlfriends. Man, your girl got a big old booty, man. And man, boy, man, let me hit it. And they, oh man, you crazy, man. You know I gotta go home with it. Bro, that's disrespect. How you gonna disrespect me in my face to the person I'm dating, or probably my wife, my soon-to-be wife or something like that? How you gonna do that? And if he get mad at you, guess what? All them years y'all were friends, it's gone just like that. But we sit, we enjoy it. To the women, they sit and enjoy it. Because misery loves company. If you're happy, that goes for the brothers and the sister. You got a good woman or a half-decent woman. To the women, y'all got a good man or half-decent man. Don't let nobody come and break up what y'all got, because once it's gone, it's like a sale. Once it's gone, it's gone. Then you sitting there scratching your head like a monkey, like, what did I go wrong? Because for some strange reason, most women believe their female friends before they believe their guy. But, oh, we went to school with each other. She'll never do that. Do you know how many times women said that, and the woman they was defending ended up sleeping with their boyfriend? But she'll never do that. And then when it all comes out, you see how that loyalty kicks in. Yeah, I slept with him. He told me you wasn't doing this, or he told me you wasn't doing that. So, hey, I wanted you out the picture. Remember the scenario I told y'all about the experiment they did? The man, the guy and the girl was sitting down, and she said, you slept with her. He said, no, I didn't. I got proof. He like, show me the proof. She texted me and said y'all had sex, and she was dead serious. And they brought the the tablet in and the girl was on the tablet. These for the people that didn't hear it. And it was her friend. Tell him what you told me. She said, yeah, I told her we slept together. She like, see, I knew you was lying. Then she was like, but I told you that because I wanted him. You're not good for him. She's like, so what you mean? She said, we never slept together. We never slept together. We worked together. They were business partners. We worked together. So therefore we was talking on the phone with each other. But I never slept with this man. I never did anything with this man. I never did. I mean, the guy didn't do anything. And you know what she said? Oh, wow. I'm sorry, but he like, you know what, G, it's done. He got up and walked out. Because people are going to always want what you got, especially if you got a decent guy. Especially if you got a decent girl. Because they looking like, man, they're happy. I want to be happy. I had all these relationships. They all failed. That's why there's just certain things you don't do in relationships. You got to respect me. I got to respect you. Not I want to. No, I have to respect you. That's the only way this thing is going to grow. Love is a good thing, but respect will outlast cash, what they used to say. And it does. Because if you ain't got respect for nobody, it's useless. It's useless. You never sit up there and let people talk about your boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's your grandmama. They can say, hey, I don't like him. That's fine. Well, grandma, you know what? Mama, daddy, I know you don't like him. The best thing I can do is keep him out your house or keep him away from you. He's over here. You're over there. That's the best thing I can do. But they get to talking like, I don't like, he ain't nothing anyway. He ain't working. What you're your fault. What you find this no good nigga. He ain't gonna do nothing but bring you down. That's when you step in respectfully. And you know this man is good. Now I can see if the guy was just a straight bum. I can see that. But if this guy got a good, and you see his future with him. I didn't say you see your future. You see his future with you. Okay, he's trying to do this. He's trying to do that. The brother is trying, man. He's trying. And then here come the mama trying to intervene. That's when you politely step to your mama and say, Mama, you know what? I love you, but let me do this. Well, I'm just telling you, I done been through that before. Guess what, Mama? Just because you had me, that don't mean you're me. I might found a good one. I'm sorry it didn't work out between you and Dad. Or if Dad's gone, he's unalive anymore. I'm sorry it didn't work out with your guys, but all guys aren't like that. But mothers sit their daughters down and breed them. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't fall for this. Don't fall for that. Girl, if he ain't got no money, leave him. Find somebody else. Or I've heard mothers tell their kids, it's believe me, this goes for both areas. It's okay to date. It's okay to date. It's okay to date multiple people. But when you come to that, okay, it's gonna be me and you. I heard mothers say, if a man comes to you and say, you know, he's ready for a relationship and you like him like that, still have him on the side because, in other words, leave the door open for other men. What kind of advice is that for your daughter? What kind? That's no good advice, people. Dads are the same way. You don't tell your son to go out there and have sex with all of them because all these women is crazy. Well, it's okay to say all women are crazy, just like it's okay to say all men are crazy. It's just a figure of speech. But I mean, like really crazy? No. Have your options open, boy. But guess what? You never told him the consequences. You have all your options open. You sleep with all these girls. You don't get all these babies. Nobody tell their kids the truth. No, man, you can't do that. You're going to have unwanted kids. Or she's going to have unwanted kids because most women that have babies, I'm just telling you guys the truth. Most women that get pregnant and have babies, they don't want the child either. But sometimes they just don't have a choice. And no, you don't force parenthood or parentship on a woman. No, she still got a choice. But in reality, sometimes she just don't. They sit down to be like, damn, I didn't even want a child. I didn't want this child. So guess what they got to do? They got to put their life on hold. They got to raise the baby by themselves. They got to feed the baby by themselves. So we try to avoid that if we can. Well, at least try to avoid it if they can. So the ladies, baby, I don't like to use the word baby daddy. Fathers to your kids aren't ATMs. Just because you have a kid by a man, do not expect that man to go broke for that child. Just being honest. I used to see it a lot of times. Well, my baby got to wear this. If I'm wearing Prada, my daughter got to wear Prada. No, guess what? You got to stop wearing Prada. And then if you don't do it, they get mad at you. Then they want to slander you and do all type of stuff. So why is that, man? We're never going to get over this hump if we don't work together, guys. Never. So it's all about respecting each other's boundaries. It's all about respecting each other if you're with somebody. Because respect go a long way. It goes a long, long way. It might not look like it do, but it does. So enough with the B words. And it's funny because wow, this is amazing. It's funny because people ask for respect. Let me show you how twisted the world is. Most women will ask for respect from their guy. I want you to respect me. Stop doing it. Stop calling me that. But at the same time, the friends you hang around with, they call y'all B's and you say nothing about it. If you want respect, it's got to be from him. It's got to be from her. It's got to be from everybody. Because if you don't like that name, nobody's going to call you that. Nobody. So don't say, well, it's different if my friends say it. No, it's still the B word. What they say, capital B. Your boyfriend said it with a capital B and your friend said it with a lowercase b. No, it's still the same thing. Don't call me that. I ain't no B. Don't call me that. And you go with your girls like, oh, B, you crazy. You're just laughing. So who's the fool? See, the thing about, just like you say, respect is earned. If it don't work for him, it shouldn't work for her. It shouldn't. Guys, stop calling your girlfriends, man, I have to go over my B crib. Don't do that. Stop doing that. And don't take it from your buddies either, man. Respect. No. We don't play. You can do what you want to do with your girl. You can call her a B, a whore, a Scarlet, a Beelzebub. Call her what you want. But no, over here, you got to respect my girl, man. Oh, man, you a simp, man. All these women ain't nothing. Well, you know what, bro? First of all, I'm not finna fight over anybody. But if you can't respect her, we can't be cool no more. We can't. Sometimes people will wake up like, you know what, bro, you're right, man. But if they yapping off and the women yapping off and blah, blah, cut them off. It don't hurt to cut somebody off that's going to bring you down. It never hurt it. But that goes to show you where your loyalty lies. It's with the friends. How many times we heard that? That's my BFF. We ride or die. We do this. Yes, I got into an argument with a girl about it and told her, don't call me that unless she want to fight. There you go, Angelica. I know you can fight. Unless you want to fight. She said I was over-exaggerating. See, there you go. Thanks for saying it again, Angela. Over-exaggerating. So I called her daughter one and she got upset. And I said, okay. Let's see what else we got here. Upset. I said, okay. If she's not, if it's not okay to call her, if it's not okay to call your daughter one, don't call me one. We ain't friends now. Look, I don't talk to Angelica over the phone. Only time I see Angelica is on here. I didn't know she was gonna say this. She didn't know I was gonna say what I said. So I gotta be right somewhere, just like she's right. Because people will try you. The word is a very low spoken word for a woman. If you don't like to be called it, you don't like to be called it. BFFs, aunties, they don't get no passes. Don't call me that. But guess what? People say, don't call me that when y'all finna have a dispute or y'all finna have an argument or fight or something. Oh, I ain't no B, you a B. But we were just out last Saturday night. And I'm like, man, I'm a bad B. All my B's is bad and you go right along with it. So who's the fool? And I know a lot of people say, it's not the way you say it. I mean, it's not, it's how you say it. You can say it in the most peaceful way. Hey, B. Boy, hey, B, guess what? It still means the same thing. Just like they say, all men are dogs. A woman can't go around and say, you know what? I like you, but sorry, man, all men are dogs. Or you meet another woman and say, no, I'm not going to be with you. I know what you are, man. Y'all crazy. I know you cheated. All men are dogs. It means the same thing. So stop giving your BFF, ladies, stop giving your BFF passes to call you things. Because if they can do it, he can do it. And that's the argument. Niggas being, I mean to say niggas, but brother be having to do. She call you that all the time. Well, I ain't with her. You have to be with her for her to not call you that. That's wrong. But you want to jump down his back, or he want to jump down your back for stupidity that you let go on because those are your friends. Be wary of BFFs, lady, because women will stab other women in the back to sleep with their man. I'm telling you, I'm just telling you what it is, because in honestly, in reality, we really don't know people like we think we do. Y'all remember the movie The Mist? Not the series, the movie with the one that actually went to the show. Y'all might not remember, y'all probably ain't never seen it, but it's a good movie. When they was trapped in a supermarket and the government did something, they opened up this thing and all these alien looking bugs and stuff came out. If y'all can remember, there's a scene. Now I don't remember it verbatim, but the guy was like, yeah. In other words, he didn't say exactly this, but I'm trying to remember the best way I can. When he was talking, when the crazy lady, the preacher lady, had everybody over there in her coat. And they was over there, and the other guys over there, him and his little crew, and she was recruiting people. These were his words. Well, not his words. These were his words, and through what I can remember. He said, everybody is cool because they know they have things to look forward to. But if you take away their cell phones, you take away their computers, you take away their rights to do what they rights to keep themselves on a narrow path, the police don't do anything. You really see who are your friends. My dad used to tell us, in this world, you have no friends. And he was right. The people you call best friend, oh, she would never do this, or he would never do that. And I look at him as a brother, and that's fine. That's fine. Some friends will never cross you, but you got some who will. Them the ones you need to watch out for, because they lurk. They're like spiders and snakes. They'll just sit there and watch. And they see a chink in your armor in your relationship. Guess what? Now they got to plant the bug. I told you, girl, he wasn't nothing. I can take care of you. Or here she come. She ain't doing what? Well, I can do that. Come here. What you need is a hug. See, when it's time to do evil, people are smart as hell. But nobody is smart when it's time to do good, because evil is diabolical, good is bare. And then guess what? You done slept with her best friend. Or you done slept with his best friend. Now y'all working on something, and that best friend you had, she starts to turn. She started avoiding your calls. Y'all don't hang out no more. Then you like, man, what is wrong with her? Oh, okay, I get it. She must have met a new boo. But little that you know, her new boo is your guy. Or is your girl. That's how the world works. That's why in this world you have no friends. Who made it like that? We did. We did. Instead of running to your significant other to talk out a problem, you run to your girlfriends. The guys, you run to your guys. And I know it's a lot of podcasts out there saying, men shouldn't talk to their woman. No, you talk to your girlfriend, man. You talk to your wife, because if that's your wife, that's your only real friend. Because now guess what? Y'all friend by blood. You talk to her. You talk to him. Stop waiting for him to pull off and leave and he mad and you pick up the phone like, girl. You know how y'all be smacking, girl. Yeah, he on his way over that B house. Maybe that guy just pulled off around the corner and stopped and started crying. We never know because men were never supposed to show. No, men were taught never to show feelings. But then again, you got to look at it like this. That's why a lot of men don't talk around their girlfriends because their girlfriends use it for ammo against them. When something goes wrong, they'll use it against them or they'll call their friends. Oh, it's okay, baby, blah, blah. And he leave. Yeah, the nigga crying again. Or that nigga can't do this. He lost another job, bro. See, I told you to keep the Pookie and Ray Ray. Them niggas got money. Now guess what? Now it's in your head. Well, yeah, they can't do this for me. They can't do that for me. So there you go. Same thing with the guys. Told you that beat was crazy. Yeah, she this, she that. I seen her in the club a couple of times and they be lying through their teeth. Then they got your girl. And guess what? How many of us that heard situations, well, I'm not saying no people, how many of us heard situations when people say they were once best friends, they broke up, and they best friend is with them now and they've been married for years. So you can't sit up and tell me it don't happen. That's why I would never say, I trust my friends around my girlfriend. No, am I stupid? Because guess what? No matter if she's ugly as hell, no matter if she's fine as hell, she got something men don't got. She got a vagina and she got breasts. It's simple, man. Same thing with the men. He got a penis. And if you start yapping at the mouth, telling your girlfriends what y'all do in bed, guess what? Inquiring minds want to know. Now it's in here. Man, for real, he can do all this and here she comes. But guess who brought it on? You brought that on yourself. And then you want to run and say, you weren't supposed to tell him. You think she wasn't going to tell him? You done told him what he got, if he's packing or not. So yeah, she want to experience that for herself. He want to experience that for himself. So you don't talk to people about certain things, man. I'm telling you, people use what you got, use what you told them, and work it against you. Oh, I'm sorry. What you say, Angelica? The same girl went out on a date with my ex, claimed she was trying to get us back together. Then she sent me screenshots of him reaching out to her, which wasn't about me. Notice I was engaged to that guy, and she saw the ring and everything. Once again, she didn't know I was going to say this. I didn't know she was going to say that. But I thank you for saying what you're saying, and Angelica, because this stuff happens on a regular. Goes back to what I was saying. People will use you to get you out the way. To get you out the way. You know how many times I could have slept with my friends' girlfriends because they were hitting on me? This is at the place I used to hang out. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. Oh, I love him so much. He treat me so fine, and how come such and such people? How come such and such can't be like you? But see, I already know the signs because I've been there. I was young too. Like, wait, what you mean? The best thing for a guy to do is to listen to a woman, because women like men that sit and listen to their problems. There's nothing wrong with that, because if they got on listen and they find somebody that can listen, they might not fall in love with him. Now they looking at him as eye candy. Well, he do listen to me. He's a nice guy. I'd had a whole bunch of women come up to me and say, hey, the girl you with, and I wish she was on here because we talked about it. The girl you with, you can do way better than that. I already know the game, because good game peeps all game. I done been in my 20s, my early 30s, late 30s. I didn't sing stuff a lot of people won't even know I sing, but I already know what they trying to do. Now, I have to fall. I mess around one of them, and to make sure she get out the picture, they're going to tell her what's going on. So now I got him where I want him. Now I got to make sure you really going, because if I get you mad enough, you're going to leave him. But guess what? He's mine now. See, the thing is, we got to be smart in this game. We have to be smart about the things we do. We have to be smart about the things we say to people. What was that, Aisha? I'm sorry. And they don't think anything is wrong with what they're doing. They don't, because the first thing they say was, hey, what you was telling me, you didn't like him anyway. He wasn't satisfying you sexually, or he wasn't buying you this and he wasn't buying you that. But guess what? Now I finna do it. Yeah, I bought it for him. And the thing about most, well, not all women, the thing about some women is they want to be seen. So that's why some women don't care if they get caught. They don't care. A brother gonna have it under the, if he can have it under pebble, he will. And this isn't the style about women. Women will always egotistical about other women. That's just the way they are. So thank you, Angela. Thank you for your input, because it's true. I can't sit up and argue with you and say, no, that don't happen. It happens. We know somebody that's been through these crises. We already know this. But guess what? We sometimes think that ain't gonna happen to me because me and my friends got different tastes. No. That's why they call it taste. Taste means when you taste something, it tastes good, like ice cream, pizza, but you always go out to taste different things. And if you taste it, you might like it. So you can leave that taste crap at the door. Leave these people out your relationships. Respect your boyfriend, respect your girlfriend, respect your husband, respect your wife. Kids, respect your parents. Parents, respect your kids. You'd be surprised the life that turns out when you respect each other. If she's the B word, guess what? You had sex with the B word. And you keep having sex with her. You pick up the phone or you text her and butter her up. She's going to come over there. So all that stuff you said, she did, she a hoe, she a thought. You're sleeping with her. To the sisters, he no good nigga. He broke this, that. He got little penis energy. And he calling you come over there. You're sleeping with him. So who you trying to convince? Him or yourself? That's going to do it for the day, people. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Pico the City Brown. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go to YouTube, Pico the City Brown, One-on-One Talk, PTSD. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. That notification bell lets you know if I'm uploading new stuff, which I'm going to start uploading stuff on YouTube, shorts on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at Pico38. Hit that follow button. You can also follow me on TikTok. That's Pico City. Hit that follow button on TikTok. I want to thank everybody for listening. And please hit that like button. I need my likes to go up. And share the content. I need the content to be out there. If you know somebody, just tell them, hey, type in his name on Facebook. He's got a podcast. You might like what he said. You might not. But like I always say, we learn from each other. This your boy, Pico the City Brown. I'm going to say typing out. This your boy, Pico the City Brown. I'm out of here saying take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I want to thank everybody for listening. AJ, I love you, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for the permission for the track. Angelica, you already know. I seen Aisha up here. I seen Tanisha up here. And anybody else that was up here that I didn't see, I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank you guys for joining in. And just like I said, don't forget to hit the like button on Facebook. Hit the share button on Facebook. Let's get it out there. This your boy, Pico the City Brown, once again signing off saying take care of yourself, each other. Keep God first, and like I always say, pray more because we need God way worse now than we needed him yesterday. I'm out of here, man. Love you guys. I might see you guys tomorrow. If not, you know about it. If I will, it'll be something on my page, but I'm out of here. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm gone.